Look at it staring at us.
Oof.
Murderous intent.
They're all gonna hatch at once.
Yep.
Maybe nukes would work here.
Maybe. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try nuking the ants. Radiated ants have never caused anybody any harm.
It came from Red Alert. Did that bloke when there was an explosion at his house, and it turned out he'd been trying to blow up an ant's nest, and it had all got out of hand, and then his house set on fire.
Oh god. Not gonna lie, that sounds like something that I would do. So, how did you, Ms. Diz, how did you destroy your house again? What caused the fire? Well, okay, so I saw a spider. Oh god!
They're down here, aren't they?
Yeah.
At least these don't take quite so many hits.
2 down. So back on the ground.
Yeah.
We've been in a few games.
Blah.
Twitching, I hate.
Just because I'm not a big fan of the way the walls look in this one. They just kind of hurt the eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't really focus on them.
I don't know if they're meant to be the skull walls again, but
they just look a bit blurry, and my eyes are struggling to focus on them.
Yeah, there's too many textures.
They also have, like, a lot of old games have what I can only describe as migraine aesthetic.
Yeah,
this kind of has that.
Yeah, like where you can't quite see
it just
clearly.
It just looks, it's kind of bright lights.
Left.
It's got like light flashes and stuff. It's just not very nice to look at.
And every time I move, it's staggering my eyes.
Yeah. Like, my eyes can't quite focus, so I'm sort of a little bit wall-eyed just watching at it.
You need to look without seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I always said, I can really tell when I'm starting with migraine when I can't read. Because, like, I can feel multi-headed and stuff, but that could have many causes. But then I look at a word and I can't quite make out what it says, and I'm like, I've started with migraine.
Yeah.
Then I get all the lights, obviously.
I don't seem to. I'm one of the lucky ones in that I only get I get what's called visual migraine. So like, I don't get the headaches or anything else. I just get the like weird visual things. I had a really weird one once where, because basically I just get like flashes of light that like block my vision, but sometimes
the green thing,
sometimes they're really specific. I was watching, I think I was watching one of the Dragon Ball movies, and because my sister doesn't really like the dub, we were watching it in the original, because I quite like the original too. And there was a point where the flashing lights were in my periphery, and specifically were covering the subtitles.
Yeah.
So I was just like, can we pause it? I can't read these subtitles anymore.
Yeah. I bet.
So yeah, that was a fun old time.
Yeah, well, when I get a migraine, I don't generally get a bad head. I do sometimes get a lot, or I'll get like a bit of pain and like muzzy-headedness. But I don't get like the crippling pain very often. But what I get is lights up the peripheries of my vision. Usually both eyes, sometimes only one. And what is that? What is it? It's doing something as well, and you're spawning ants.
Oh god.
Maybe. I don't know if they're spawning ants.
I think most of it's coming from behind it.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh man, we just exploded it. I didn't even see what it was.
Ant-Man?
Let's have a look. Pause. First time I study its anatomy.
It's not really an ant.
No.
When I saw it, I thought goblin, but then they tend to be smaller.
I think it might be an ogre.
It's got massive hands, long arms, long legs, and a big head. What a strange creature. Thank you.
It has layers.
It's got quite a swollen abdomen as well. It's segmented like an ant.
Oh, the eyes.
Just inflates and bursts when you kill it.
Maybe it's a frog man.
Maybe. What's he doing in an ant colony then? That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe it's
eating ants?
Could be. Or maybe it's an aphid man. Because ants obviously capture young aphids and raise them, don't they?
It could even, because some ants are like parasitic, so they like infect larger creatures. Could be one of those.
True.
Who knows?
Maybe they've accidentally created some weird hybrid. There's another wall of green back there.
Okay. Whereabouts?
I don't know. Also, I can't tell. Like the wall's still.
I was
blurry.
saying, everything's blurring together.
Through here somewhere, I think. Keep going, maybe we'll see it. Maybe I'm just tripping out.
It might have been one of the
Yeah, that's
one of the
possible.
creatures.
Turn your out, keep an eye on the rat on walls and see if I did see something. I'm not saying I did, but I can't really see.
No.
Mm.
No, I don't think there's anything.
So there's green blood and green creatures.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's red creatures with green blood and green creatures with red blood.
Yeah,
I'm appreciating their sort of committal to aesthetic.
true. I wish you were a better aesthetic than the alleys.
Mm.
Getting dizzy.
Yeah.
I keep like blinking really heavily.
Yeah, I'm just like, ugh. I can only hope this is a slightly more pleasant experience for people watching it, but who knows. Maybe, like, don't watch this episode in full screen. Like, minimise your window. Watch it in default or cinema mode or something.
Yeah.
There we go. Taking off my glasses now. It's all out better. I can't see as well.
Actually, I wonder.
know,
I mean,
but-
it's a little better without my glasses on, I suppose. In that it's all blurry, so it's less disconcerting.
Yeah.
But then I can't read any of the stuff, so... Like... I know it says twisting northern tunnels, but it doesn't look like that when I take them off. It looks like it says turning then festivals. I don't know.
There's the way back through. And then, yeah, there's a breakable wall ahead and something to the left.
Yeah. I think there's 2 breakable walls.
Ah.
I think one of them is where we came in, maybe.
And we just kind of appeared here.
Oh, we fell through from the
we
ceiling, didn't we?
yeah.
dropped down.
Yeah, you're quite right. We descended from above.
Mm. Oh.
It was like maybe a breakable Oh, that was awful. I almost missed the album music.
The what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm wondering if any of the other games in this series will have music.
Oh, there's loads of them.
'Cause it was really only the second one, and it was
Yeah.
so bad that we didn't miss it.
Yeah. It'd be nice if there were some music though. Like...
Actually, to be fair, the music was not bad. It's just that we needed more than 2 bars.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. To recreate that experience.
Go.
Are they all picking nukes?
Yeah.
Do not want.
Yeah, we only need.
I'm guessing you can't go over 99, so.
Yeah.
Can't we exchange them like you can with deeds and crests and such?
Whoa.
Hi there.
Look at. Oh!
Ugh.
Look at its eyes swell huge when
Yeah.
you hit it as well.
Yeah.
Not nice. Doesn't feel
Not
good.
Nice at all.
So at least with these you get like warning.
Yeah.
Like you see them in the like the dudes I was fighting. They just
Ah, blue trim.
the dudes I was fighting just show up and jump on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose they're not as bad as
Oh boy.
Look at them. There's tons of them. Beautiful. Maybe nukes would be useful here.
Mm.
If you're in Midtown, they would
Oh,
maybe
look at it on the radar.
just to crawl in there.
Horrible.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I don't want to use a nuke because I'm surrounded by supplies.
Yeah.
that worked pretty well.
That also looked pretty cool as well, actually. You kind of like fireworks just going off all around you.
Yeah.
Without saying how or why, it reminded me of a scene in Thor Ragnarok when they're in this spaceship trying to escape enemies and set off this like essentially fireworks display from the back of the ship, and it just looked like colours bursting everywhere. Egg chambers. This can replenish your nukes here. I mean, exterminate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just imagine, right? We talked about it before. Guy, probably swept back hair, maybe a tash, wearing like a space age bodysuit, and then he's got like what's clearly perhaps a kid in like a silver boxy costume, and he's like, "Wouldn't you say, droid?" And he's like, "Meow meow meow meow." And he's like, "Ha ha, yeah, right." And he's just really, really annoying at Wii.
Referencing the first Star Wars, right? R2D2.
They pulled that off actually. I was actually thinking of Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Beady beady beady. That's right, Buck. Oh, shut up. As a kid I didn't mind it, but watching it again as an adult I'm like, oh no, stop. At one point we were watching this episode and Dad's like, all he's missing is a medallion. And because he got like a very deep V-neck silver bodysuit. He's like, all he's missing is a medallion. And then at the end of the episode the woman he'd rescued gave him a medallion. He's like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And Twicky continued to be annoying. Really, 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 really. That's right, Buck. Why do you need to say it 5 or 6 times? Like sometimes he says it once, which is vexing enough.
I think because repetition is funny or something.
And I get, okay, maybe he's meant to be like doing calculations, right? That's what really, really, really. It's like his computer system's running, not actually him making noise. Maybe, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if you know more about the universe and the deep lore of Buck Rogers, hero of the 21st century, or whatever it's called. Do correct me, but I'd get it if it was like a deep thing, like Twicky, calculate this, star navigation, and he does a lot of noise because he's like processing. Fair enough, but when he's like, "Wouldn't you say, Twicky?" and then he says "biddy" 6 or 7 times before he says "yep," no need.
Like, do you really need to, consult your processors that hard just to say, "Yep"?
I know. It's just so golden. Ugh. Ugh.
Maybe it's just like the processors going, like, I disagree entirely, but maybe just placate him. That's right.
Yeah.
It's just like a moral processor. Spare his feelings.
Yeah.
Sure thing, Buck.
Yeah.
Is it meant to
Whatever
be
you
the sound
say.
of all the paper cards with the holes in them just rattling along inside them?
Punch cards.
Yeah, punch cards. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
I love computers that run on punch cards.
So I've got 2 keys. I don't think I've found a door yet, and I feel like I've fully explored this dungeon.
Maybe there's like some adventure you've not, engaged with.
You guys seeing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The graphics in these games get better in some ways and less better in others.
Yeah. I've been to. Did I go this way?
Still can't do as good as impression of that as Tyson can. I'll have to try and learn, I think. Or maybe just like, I bet there's a tutorial on YouTube or WikiHow or something.
And the tutorial, and it turns out Tyson made it.
Oh man, I can do that. We're referring to Minecraft Mondays, which is every Wednesday at 1900, currently BST. Soon, I guess, 1900 GMT.
Yeah.
On twitch.tv/FailingAtStreaming. Come check it out if you like Minecraft. Maybe we'll carry on practicing it more. Maybe we'll learn how to communicate with the villagers by going,
Yeah. I'd say I'm lost, but I feel like I've got a good layout of the place. I just don't see any more
Just don't know where to go, yeah. This is your home now.
This is life.
We will learn to live among the ant people. I, for one, welcome our new ant overlords.
These weren't even like bad guys. They're just.
Oh, those are just the nukes you didn't pick up before. And you don't really need to now, so.
We've just fallen into a regular giant ant's nest. This has nothing to do with Nemesis and his plans.
Yeah, it just happens to be an ant. We've fallen from that demon realm into an ant's nest.
Yeah. Honestly, Nemesis has been trying to get rid of these for ages.
That's what the green creatures are. He's sent in he's specifically bred monsters to exterminate ants.
Yeah.
Now they're just living down here with them. There's always lost time in these episodes.
Yeah, there's always going to be at least one. I think we've had I think 2 where we've just been wandering around going, where the hell are we supposed to go now?
Yeah.
Help!
If you go left again after this, like right and then left.
Down here.
I've never been here, but maybe this one will miss.
Yeah.
Just plays all commentary on all episodes. Contextually appropriate.
This is back to the center, yeah.
So if we go into the middle and just slowly revolve.
Yeah, try that in a moment. Let's go into the middle and spin round.
Take it all in. Do this trick from the first game. Walk into a room and set up a nuke, and maybe you unlock secret.
Yeah.
It worked at least once.
You're quite profitable for your engine.
Just nuke things until what you want to happen happens.
Exactly. Good international strategy.
And part of the problem, I think, is that these little recesses are very hard to spot, especially when they're... Yeah.
With all the ants just kind of twitching around them. Oh, God.
Oh, that's horrible.
Ugh.
Oh, stop being on a kid's roundabout.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how I enjoyed them as a kid. I tried as an adult. Oh, I felt sick as I couldn't stand up and I felt sick as a dog.
Oh, yeah, I went on one of those, like, spinning teacup rides and was just like,
Lady
how
Meow.
did I ever enjoy this?
Lady Meow loves them, but it just made me bad.
Like, not only did it make me feel kind of sick, but, like, at the time I was like, my back hurts from, like, trying not to be flung out of this thing. I think I'm old. Old before my time.
Yeah, it's not for me. I'm with you, I should say, we went on that kid's roundabout. The intention was to spin it as fast as possible. I was on one end, somebody was on the other track to the counterbalance, and then Asmoth and somebody else got rode on it and ran round as fast as they could.
I think that's the thing, like, when you're a child, you always want to have, like, an older sibling or be friends with an older kid so that they can spin, because children can't spin it fast enough. You need someone older, bigger, stronger, who can spin it so you can go fast enough.
Yeah. Did as an adult, would not recommend.
Because then, like, once you're actually old enough to push it, you don't want to go fast anymore.
You kind of feel nauseous just to think about it.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand up. I had to, like, stagger from it and collapse on a bed. I really thought I was going to start throwing up. That's it. And it took me hours to feel right again.
Oh, no.
Like, my stomach felt off for the rest of the day.
God.
I mean, it was like detail with it, but it felt off for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I got like that with motion sickness. I mean, in the back of a car or what have you.
Yeah. I sat sided on a bus once.
I'm lucky now actually in that as I got older, my motion sickness actually got a bit better.
Yeah.
But there are some times where I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
I think weirdly, it's the opposite of what is usually the culprit for motion sickness. It's not when like I'm moving but it looks like I'm not, I'm more likely to feel motion sick when I'm watching like a 3D film. Like I'm not moving but it looks like I am. Like the last time I went to see a 3D film, I had to take the glasses off for a bit because it gave me a bit of a headache. Because you got to put 3D glasses on top of glasses, which is not fun for your brain. But also, yeah, it kind of makes you feel a bit gross. Like, I don't think I could do VR.
No,
Because the fact that 3D films make me feel a bit sick.
Yeah, I can't do 3D
think,
films.
Yeah, I would just... Yeah, that wouldn't... that wouldn't end well for me.
Like 3D films I'm okay with, but I feel like with VR, because I know I do get motion sick as well. I've never been motion sick, but I've felt it.
That's the thing. I've never actually been sick from it, but it makes you feel so miserable.
Yeah, I just never felt sick on a train.
Yeah, it's
trains are
weird.
fine.
Trains are alright.
I think I've been okay on a plane.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly a frequent flyer, but the times I've been on planes, I've not been affected.
My biggest problem on a plane was just fear, because I've not gone on many planes. Like, the first plane journey I went on when I wasn't an infant and therefore could remember, I was like 21.
Ah, yeah.
So I just wasn't used to it. So when it started taking off, I just was like, oh god, ah! I'm fine with it now.
Yeah.
It's descent that I hate. Descent feels awful.
I don't mind.
It's like gravity just pushing down on you. It just does not feel good.
For me, it's the moment just kind of as you start to take off. So you blam down the runway at full pelt, which I love. I love it when they put the engines at full black and just really racing down the runway.
Yeah.
But then, when they start to take off, and you have that moment where you kind of off the ground but not flying as such, like the engines are still screaming.
You're just kind of hovering and you're just like...
Yeah. And I just feel like at any minute you're just going to stop and fall back down.
Yeah.
When me and Asmath went to Texas, when we took off from...
Aha!
Well done, Loomis.
That wall was completely unmarked.
Oh,
I just had to shoot everything.
That was bad. Wait, what's the symbol above the door? Is it an Omega symbol?
Looks like it.
It is. Yeah, when we took off from Houston Airport, we didn't just take off. We spiraled up. So like when I looked out the window, I was looking at the ground. I wonder if that causes like area effect damage.
That's so horrible.
They have this real look of alarm, don't they?
Like, oh, you killed me. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
No.
That's just the halls of the wretched pox. Ew.
Yeah, they have a look of horror on their face, actually. Don't be like, oh no, I'm going to explode.
Yeah, like, oh no, this is happening now. It's like they know that's going to happen when they die. Like, they've seen their own kind.
Yeah.
So they go, oh no,
It's happening
here
to
it
me.
comes.
It's like, alright, you've been playing Skyrim, right, Lewis? Mm-hmm. You've fought the first dragon, right?
I've not seen any dragons yet. I've seen some wyverns.
Ooh.
Alright. You know when you get sent from Whiterun and they say we're under attack by a dragon and you go and fight it. Have you done that bit yet?
Yeah.
Right. You have to have the subs on. But it translates for him what Mimulnir says as you fight him. And he's actually being very polite. He's like, he's pleased that all those people are attacking him and actually like, he's like, you fight well. And he respects the fact that you're actually fighting him. And then when you strike the killing blow, his words are, Dragonborn. And there's this real horror, well, Dovahkiin. Because he realises you're going to kill him forever.
Yeah.
Like, most people can't kill a dragon, right? You can kill it physically, but it can come back. Dragonborn and other dragons can kill a dragon forever. So he has that moment of absolute horror of realising you're killing him for good.
Yeah.
And he's alright. I mean, sure, he's killing folks, but like, he's quite nice about it.
Yeah.
For old Mimulnir. Remember that name, Mimulnir.
In Dragon's Dogma, when you kill a dragon, they as they're dying, they turn to you and say, after all these cycles, am I then to pass from this world? The gate of eternity beckons.
Oh. Damn.
So yeah, I don't know where we are now. Looks like the wall's made of cookies, so I'm optimistic.
Tasty.
It looks like we're outside again and it's like approaching night
Yeah, we've
Or possibly early dawn.
or early dawn. Yeah.
stumbled out of the ant nest.
Mm.
Which kind of did, yeah.
Yeah.
Into a bakery.
Yeah.
One can only
Gingerbread
hope.
house.
Yeah.
They look kind of like nice cookies, you know?
I kind of hope it's not a gingerbread house because I remember how that story ends.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
I mean, eventually.
Alright then. Guess we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
I'm hungry.